M-Dog Gaming.
Alright, welcome to M-Dog Gaming. This is M-Dog and we are recovering from an initial onslaught here. We got a little ganged up on there at the beginning of the match. We were trying to help out. There was a team fight that started on left side and we got there a little late and the enemy team rotated very nicely and just surrounded us and caught us. And hey, level 1, not a lot you can do about it. And there is Neath. The only problem we have is that early team fight set us behind some. Normally, Neath is not a difficult lane for solo Chang'e, at least not in my experience. So we're waiting on the completion, as Neath is now level 3 and we have to be careful. We're waiting on the completion of our Doom Orb, which will be at 750 gold, and then we will be able to start stacking, which is the whole point of starting with that instead of the normal boots, which is typically what I would start with in other builds. So we're going to go ahead and we've got our 1, got our 3, which gives us the damage and the healing, and now we're going to take our 2 just to have that to be able to dance right out of damage as necessary. And normally Neath would not have us push back like this. I'm very much taking it easy here because of that early death. So we're gonna hit level 4 here, and now our 1 will do more damage as we've leveled that up, and we're now able to get the Doom Orb completed. Alright. So now we're both level 5, we both have our ultimate, and now as you see we've got Neath pushed up a little bit. And really needing to watch the map, make sure that we don't have anyone coming out of the jungle. What we would love is if Neza, see if he needs a little help over here. Thank you. Very good jungling there to let solo lane over here have some have some mana.
Enemy missing right. Enemies have returned to base.
And again, we're prioritizing our 1, especially being over here by ourselves. We're not focused on healing allies at this point in the match, so we will gladly exchange blows with Neath like that. We almost have enough here as we need to call out Neath missing, and now she's returned. We do not want to get hit by that.
A beautiful dance.
So we'll push Neath up again. We're holding on to our ultimate here in case we whittle away at Neath, and if she were to get low enough in health, our ultimate would stun her and finish her off. But I don't know how likely that is necessarily. We're still working on stacking the Doom Orb, so I'd say it's more likely that the ultimate will get us out of trouble if they try to gank us. And now Neath has put herself in an interesting position as she's thinking about using her ultimate, but unfortunately she ulted right into the wall. So we'll take that early kill, and that'll help us get these boots built, and we're about to place an order with our Jade Rabbit to get those. And we could have waited to level 2, but we'll go ahead and get those started. We're not going to push tower yet. No towers have been pushed. Right now it's 3-2, not many kills or deaths either way. So a tight match thus far.
Enemy missing right.
The nice thing about the Doom Orb is we are going to go take their mana buff. Actually, Neath is here. We're not going to take their mana buff.
Return to me.
And I was just wondering if Neath was going elsewhere to help out somewhere. And then of course we found her at their mana buff.
No.
And she is just thinking about hitting her ultimate, so we're going to just disrupt that train of thought. And Neath's ultimate, as you very likely may know, can go anywhere on the map and target someone. And
Enemy missing right.
we're going to stretch that out and hit Neath there because she's getting a little low again on health. So if we get her in a situation where she has to use her flip, enemies in the jungle. Alright.
Attack. Retreat. Out of mana. An enemy has been slain.
And the reason why whenever you can you want to push the lane partner up like that is that those minion kills that Neath is getting under her tower, most of those are going to be, she'll still get the experience, but she's not going to get the gold for it if the tower has done any damage. Go ahead and heal them up a little bit so that she has to do that even more.
Get served.
And now Neath has a decision. She can go back.
Enemies incoming left. Enemy missing right.
Alright.
Enemies have returned to base.
Looks like we have company coming. She can go back or she can stay out and die. It looks like she's going to choose to stay out and die, it looks like.
Enemies incoming left. Enemies incoming left. You have slain an enemy.
So Neath stayed way too long there.
Left. Okay. Be careful.
And we'll heal up Nizah. So the team
An enemy has been slain.
seems to think that we have company coming, and there's Thor.
Be right back. Be careful.
But Agni was right there with Thor, so nothing to worry about. And we can now
Be right
go ahead and take a few shots at their tower. Oh yeah.
Thanks.
See if we can get here in time.
No problem.
Yes, yes. So jungle again, leaving us a mana buff on the ground. All we had to do was go get it. Very helpful. Finish our shoes off. And probably what we will do next is go ahead and start working on the Kronos' pendant. Our stack is currently at 40, so that's almost maxed out. It maxes at 50, and if you'll see on the screen here it says 40, and it says +2 magical power per stack. So that's where we're getting some of our power at this point, and why when we're hitting Neath it's hurting. Now if the other team is paying attention and sees that Agni and myself are building these stacking items, then the right play would be, I think, to really group up and try to gank myself and Agni, because the problem with the stacking items is you lose half of the stack upon death, and so if you can get a couple of deaths,
Enemies have returned right.
you can really affect
Be right back. Retreat!
the power that you're doing with your stacking item. So, alright, we've got enough to get, let's see, Kronos' pendant is 1390 for that second level, so we're going to save up just 180 or so more and we'll have enough. So we don't appear to be in any trouble here on the left lane, so for now we're going to do this. So she's,
Middle enemy tower.
I don't know, she stunned me and got a couple shots in. We have enough now with that tower going down, and now we just we'll need a little bit more to finish the pendant. The great thing about Kronos' pendant is, let's see if we can be of help at all here. Ooh, okay. That is not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. We thought we could save our teammate and still get out, but did not work. Alright. So we're getting purification beads.
Your team has destroyed a left enemy tower.
We're actually going to go ahead and
Enemy missing right.
we're going to go ahead and ward out.
An enemy has been slain.
Let's get out here quicker and see what help we can be. There's a quick surrender. So I don't know. I guess I'll still put this up. We ended up 2-2. Kind of dominated the left lane. Had that early death with the weird team fight, and then overstayed our welcome there at the end and got a late second death. But anyway, there's some solo lane Chang'e. Doom Orb really, I guess, was the focus of the video, just how that stacking works and how you do become pretty powerful if you take that first. But again, it's a high risk, high reward, because Chang'e is so sustainable, survives most situations. It's not a bad item for her, in my opinion. Hope you enjoyed. That'll wrap this video up.
Bye bye, Nods.